My dad is obsessed with fishing, but he never eats a single fish he catches. He keeps them for a while, and then releases them back into the river. I strongly disagree with how he does things. So right in front of him I slammed a few fish to death. He got into a huge argument with me. Then he went fishing again like nothing happened. I was furious, so I anonymously posted the whole thing online. Sure enough, it struck a nerve with a lot of people. But among all those comments, one stood out as completely out of place. I bet your dad really loves taking baths. I froze for a second when I saw that comment, because my dad really does love bathing. Out of 24 hours a day, he spends almost 18 hours in the bath. Then that person added another comment. He cannot be disturbed while bathing, and he likes to bathe with mud. My heart skipped a beat. I replied immediately. How do you know that? Did you install cameras in my house? There is a wetland park near our home. My dad likes to fish there. Last week he dug up a bucket of sludge and brought it home. He even put it in the bathroom, even though my mom and I strongly objected. He stayed stubborn as ever. You do not know a damn thing. This is natural algae mud. There is nothing better for bathing. After saying that, he even smeared some on me. Good son. You should try it too. At that moment another user joined the discussion. I know plenty about bathing in mud. Back in my hometown there was an old man with no family. One day he suddenly went crazy. He kept jumping into the river for no reason, bathing himself in mud. Guess what happened? A few days later he died. When he died his whole body was covered in fish scales. It was disgusting. I replied. What kind of nonsense are you talking about? How could a person grow fish scales? If I am lying, may I be cursed. Many families in our village still keep his fish scales. Then he posted a photo. My heart stopped when I saw it. The palm-sized scale in the photo was dried out. The center had turned gray-white, with colorful edges all around. It looked exactly like the scale I once found in our bathroom. Then the user who mentioned my dad loving baths pushed the topic to its peak. That is a mermaid scale. Mermaids are creatures from legends. How could they exist in reality? I heard mermaids are valuable all over. Eating mermaid flesh can extend your life. Mermaid hearts are even more incredible. Eating one grants eternal life. I wanted to ask more questions, but the avatar with the yin-yang fish flickered, then slowly went offline. I put my phone down feeling disappointed. When I was younger and used to mess around catching fish in the water, something bit me underwater. That night I developed a high fever. Heavy rain poured outside. I fell into critical unconsciousness. I could not even crawl, let alone go to the hospital. My dad ran into the storm without a word. He came back with a net full of fish, and told my mom to cook fish soup for me. Strangely enough, after I ate every last fish, my body recovered miraculously. Just then a private message pulled my thoughts back. Hey handsome, if you have mermaid meat, I am willing to pay a high price. I let out a cold laugh. I never expected anyone to take it seriously. That night my dad came home with piles of fish again. Their tails flopped wildly. Foul-smelling water splashed everywhere. I disgustedly grabbed one from the pile, planning to throw it straight into the frying oil. Stop. My dad kicked me hard, and snatched the fish away. Tommy, have you lost your mind? Fish are just like us. They are living beings. I could not understand how his mind worked. How could fish be the same as people? Hearing that, he raised the fish tank to hit me. My mom rushed in and stopped him, then dragged me back into the room. You know how much your dad cherishes those fish. Why do you have to argue with him? I protested angrily. I am clearly his son, yet he treats those fish like his real children. So what am I to him? My mom fell silent and sighed. Back then when you were sick, your dad caught and cooked every fish in that pond for you. He feels guilty. He believes we owe the fish. That is nonsense. Fish are just fish. They exist to be eaten. Besides, he has raised so many fish at home, feeding them well for years. Even if they helped me, that debt should be paid off by now. My dad rushed over and slapped me. His lips were trembling. How did I raise such a heartless son? At that moment grievance flooded over me. I slammed the door and stormed out. The fish in the pond gathered together. Their mouths opened and closed, bubbling. Their dark eyes stared straight at me. A chill ran down my back. It felt like a group of people watching our fight. Clutching my head I ran out like a madman. Before leaving I thought I heard my dad sigh, speaking to the fish. I am sorry brothers. I raised this kid wrong. I wandered the streets, unable to resist opening the app again, planning to keep venting about my dad. To my shock the yin-yang fish user messaged me. I guess he built a fish pond at home, specifically to raise fish. The pond faces north. Living water flows in from the south. Not only that, there should also be an incense burner in your house, burning 3 sticks every day without stopping. I stared at my phone frozen. He was completely right. I replied with certainty. The other side immediately showed typing. It felt like he had been waiting. One last question. Does your dad often feed the fish with blood? My heart leapt. A few years ago one night, I woke up needing to use the bathroom. I saw my dad squatting by the fish pond, cutting his finger with a small knife. He dipped his hand into the water and moved it. The fish opened their mouths against the surface, frenzied as they sucked my dad's blood. I screamed in shock.